Right now, someone in your life might be controlling you, and you have no idea it's happening. Because the best manipulation never feels like manipulation. It feels normal. It feels like your own choice. Psychologists have studied these tricks for decades, and most of them work on almost everyone, even smart people, especially smart people. So here are six of them. Watch closely, because the sixth one is the most dangerous, and it might be used on you right now. Let's start small. Trick number one, the tiny yes. A manipulator never asks for the big thing first. They ask for something tiny. Can you do me a quick favor? You say yes. Of course you do. It's small. But here's the trap. Once you say yes to something small, your brain wants to stay consistent. So the next request is a little bigger, then bigger, until you're doing things you never would have agreed to at the start. They didn't change your mind. They just opened the door 1 inch at a time. Trick number two, the guilt flip. You bring up a problem, something they did, and somehow 5 minutes later, you're the one apologizing. That's not an accident. They flipped it. After everything I've done for you. I guess I'm just a terrible person then. Suddenly the conversation isn't about their behavior anymore. It's about your guilt. And the real problem quietly disappears. Trick number three. And this one is scary, making you doubt your own memory. You saw it. You heard it. You know it happened. But they say it didn't. Calmly, confidently, every single time. That never happened. You're remembering it wrong. You're too sensitive. Do this enough and the person stops trusting their own mind. They start asking the manipulator what's real. That's the whole goal. This trick even has a name. It's called gaslighting. But here's where it gets stranger. Trick number four, the flood of love. Not all manipulation feels bad. Some of it feels amazing at first. They shower you with attention, compliments, gifts. I've never met anyone like you. It feels like a fairy tale, but it's moving way too fast. Because this isn't love, it's leverage. Once you're attached, the warmth gets switched off. And now you'll do anything to get it back. That fairy tale had a price. Trick number five, the fake choice. A manipulator doesn't want you to feel forced, so they hand you options. We can do it my way now, or my way later. Two choices. But look closely. They both lead to the same place. You feel like you decided. You didn't. The illusion of choice is how they control you, while letting you feel free. And now, the sixth one. The most powerful of them all. Hot and cold. One day they are warm and loving. The next distant and cold. For no reason you can find. So you start walking on eggshells. Trying harder. Chasing their approval. Here is the terrifying part. This is the exact same trick that makes gambling addictive. Unpredictable rewards. Your brain gets hooked on the maybe. Psychologists call it intermittent reinforcement. And it can bond you to someone who is hurting you, tighter than kindness ever could. So why does all of this actually work? Because none of it looks like an attack. It looks like love, like logic, like your own decision. That is the secret. Manipulation hides inside normal, everyday moments. But you have something stronger now. You can see it. The moment you can name a trick, it starts to lose its power. A manipulator needs you in the dark. The second you notice the pattern, you take your control back. So watch for the tiny yes, the guilt flip, the doubt, the flood, the fake choice, and the hot and cold. Not to accuse everyone around you, but to protect yourself. Because you were never crazy. You were never too sensitive. You were just never taught how the game works. Now you are. And if you want to learn how to spot a fake friend before they ever get close, That story is waiting for you next.